Heroes and heroines of all ages. When the world tells you to get a life, you're always welcome at the One Up Block. My name is Dan, the man, your host, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. It's been a long time coming since I played Majora's Mask that the next 3D game will be the next 3D game in the line, right? So it goes Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and then Wind Waker, correct? I should know this, but, you know, my memory is shit, but I'm pretty sure Wind Waker is the next in the line. And I'm super excited that we actually get to play the HD version of this game for the Let's Play, because I was planning on doing the original a long time ago, but then the HD version came out and I was like, oh shit, we can do that! So, yeah, now my friend bought it, and I borrowed it from him, and we have the opportunity to play it, and it's actually relatively easy. I think we could get through this game pretty quickly. Not quickly, but, you know, we just got done doing a playthrough of this on Twitch. If I press this, you'll actually see, yay, quest log, new game plus. I think that's hero mode, but we're not going to be doing that. We're actually going to be doing a fresh playthrough, because everybody seems to be doing a playthrough where Link has the lobster outfit on or whatever. So we're just going to be playing as normal. So we're going to start with quest log number 2. And I have to enter my name, so we're just going to be Dan, of course, and click OK. And with this, we're going to be jumping right into the game, so yeah, here's some opening cutscene crap. I knew you'd be here. Great. So we're back to games where I actually have to read the dialogue. Fantastic. I love those ever so much. Hopefully I don't fuck it up. But yes, welcome to Wind Waker. But we're not actually in Wind Waker yet. We're still talking, so... Hee hee hee. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Ariel's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday! That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home to see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Okie dokie, and now, 100%, welcome to Wind Waker. Wind Waker HD, to be exact. I know there's a lot of pieces of this game that people actually don't like because of the way they did the way they edited the cell shading just kind of looks bad in some places, and I kind of agree. But overall, this game is just really, really pretty to look at, just in general. The glow kind of can get annoying to you if you're not careful with it and whatever, but it doesn't bother me all too much. It actually looks like it's it looks exactly how I'd imagine a game about going to different islands would be. You know what I mean? It's all bright and sunny and stuff, and it's all very beautiful. But with that said, we are now in the game, so obligatory first backflip. Hup. Yeah, alright, and we survived it somehow. I don't know how the hell that worked. We didn't even take damage. So with that, we need to go visit Grandma. Ariel said that we need to go see what Grandma wants, so that's exactly what we're going to do. But first, we're actually going to jump across this thing and get some free rupees. Hello, kid. What do you have to say? Hoy, Dan. Hey, is it true that is it true that you just have a little... Wait. Is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, then you can jump to the rock out there? Huh. Is it? Is it? Tell me. Well, let's give it a try. Hip. Yep, seems to work. Hip. And one more. Hip. I think you can, I don't know if you can make it if you just regularly jump here. Let's try it. Yep. Yeah, you can. Never mind. You don't have to roll jump. I don't know. It's just something that I do when I play Zelda games is I roll before I hit a cliff so I can jump. I don't know if it actually makes you go farther, but... Oh, wait. Does he have something to say now? Wow. I hope I'll be able to jump like you someday, Dan. You're adorable. Alright, let's talk to everybody before we actually do the mission we're supposed to be doing, because, you know, talking to people in Zelda games is kind of fun. Oi, Dan. What's that? Today's your birthday. Well, congrats, buddy. Are you that old already? Wow. Time just flies right by, doesn't it? You blink and poof, there goes a year. Why, I swear I just cut the grass in this field the other day, but look how tall it's gotten already. Say, do you want to try cutting it, Dan? You'd be surprised at the things that people drop in the grass. It's fun. It's like treasure hunting, or a treasure hunt. Except, you're gonna need some kind of grass-cutting tool if you want to cut the grass. That's just common sense, buddy. Yeah, I guess I do need something to cut the grass with, which I do not have right now. But there's a lot of stuff you can actually do on Outset Island before anything actually transpires, which we're going to be doing everything we can because I know exactly where all the little secret stuff is that we can do at this point in time are. So if you go over here, under his bed is actually a little green rupee. If you go further through here, you'll find his secret stash, which is kind of shitty that you're taking his money or whatever. But, you know, red rupee. Ding dong, we did it. Steal his crap, and then leave. Wait, stop getting caught on stuff, Link. So, let's talk a little bit about Wind Waker. Wind Waker Link is not actually my favorite Link. He's actually really low on the list. I kind of find him annoying in a lot of spots. I know that's probably not a popular opinion, but I don't know. I could care less about Wind Waker Link. But I'm not gonna be a fuddy-duddy and say he's not, like, adorable or whatever, because he has his cute moments, you know, because he is Wind Waker Link. He makes funny faces. It's kind of his shtick. Pick that pig up. Get that pig. Get that pig. All right. This is actually a side quest that I'm starting that I haven't even told you guys about. If you see that house up there, you're actually supposed to bring her all 3 pigs that are currently on this island, and she'll give you, like, she gives you rupees per pig, I believe, and on the last one, she gives you, like, 20 rupees or something. I don't know the exact amount, but yeah. Oh, crap, you bastard. Use Z-targeting. Hey, you're like that girl in Ocarina of Time. How you doing, buddy? That's correct, you're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press ZL, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are too far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around to target, you can press ZL to face forward, you know. It's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other uses for targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag, not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you'll just climb up that ladder over here and drop by my room. Alright, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But for right now, I want to catch this pig again. Mine. The pig is mine. Run, piggy. Alright, I can't chase him up here, but I'm going to throw him... Actually, before I actually... Well, never mind, I'll just... Get in there, piggy. Okay. Hi, lady. How you doing? Why did you bring that little piglet all the way up here just for... Oh, did you bring that piglet up here just for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I've been thinking of getting a pet pig for a while now. The boys will be so happy when they get home, you sweetie. Okay, Dan, hold out your hands. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. Da-da-da-da, you got a red rupee. Okay, maybe she gives us red rupees per each one. Why, this little darling is cute as a button, you know. It's so cute I wouldn't mind having even more of them. Oh ho ho, you greedy bastard. Alright, so now we just gotta go catch the rest of the pigs for her, so... Stand still and crawl up to them. That's the best way to get next to the pig and then pick it up. And ta-da! We did it! Another pig in the bag. Yoink! Now we just need to go get that last one, which I think is on this island, isn't it? Is it on this island or is it on the other island? I don't remember exactly. Oh, there he is, the black pig. Hello. Hello. Na 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 na. Na na na. Sorry, I'm fresh off of playing Metal Gear Solid 5. Oh god, no, don't put it down. I don't know why I pressed that button. I didn't mean it. Okie dokie. So let's go and give this thing to lady. Lady. How you doing, lady? Alright, give me my money. Give me my free money, lady. Did you bring me another piglet? What? You brought me a pair? Oh, you thought this little guy would get all lonely behind the fence by himself? That is so sweet. Now they can have a little piggy party in here. Sweet! Thank you so much for bringing us a new family member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we get money. Red rupee, that's 20. And this is for working so hard on your birthday. And we get even more money. Phantasma. I suppose now I'll have to think up names for these little cutie poos. I mean, I guess you could. But that's up to you. That's just a theory. A game theory. Haha. But if we go over here and jump onto this roof, we'll actually be able to sneak into their attic and get more rupees, question mark? I don't actually know what's in this attic. I think it's just rupees, right? Just regular old rupees. Bonk. Money, money, money. Money! It's not really that much money anyway. It's just green rupees. Seriously? That's all it is? Is it all just green rupees? Could I, like, stab these if I had a sword? Is that a thing I could do? I don't think so. Alright, so these are just regular old rupees, so I'm not gonna bother with them. So let's... Whoop! Alright, so yeah, I snuck into these people's house and I stole their shit. How awesome am I? I'm not awesome at all. Do not follow my, don't follow me. I'm actually a terrible person. Okie dokie then. So this episode is actually just about through with and we haven't really done anything. So let's go talk to this snot kid. He's my favorite. Hello. Your grandma was calling you, Dan. And so was my mom. Okay, cool. Great. Thanks for that input. Hello, lady. You're the hottest lady on this island. Oh, Dan, happy birthday. Hey, did your sister Ariel find you? Wait, Ariel, right? Ariel? I'm gonna say Ariel. Did your sister Ariel find you? She's supposed to tell you that your grandmother is looking for you. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day and she said she wanted to learn to carry jars on her head like me so she could help my grandma with chores. So, if you see her, tell her that all you have to do is stand in front of a jar and press A to carry it. To put the jar down, just press ZR. Can you tell her that for me? Why, yes I can, and that's a tutorial disguised as, plot. If you come across wild pigs, you've got to be careful not to scare them. What you need to do is open your heart to them. Yeah, you heard me right. For example, you can feed them bait to settle them down, or hold ZR and use the blah to crawl up to them from behind. That way you won't startle them and they'll like you. Oh, and remember to put away anything you're holding before you press ZR to crouch. You can't go crawling around with stuff in your hands. Alright, good to know, good to know. Now I believe that's all we can really do right now, except for the one thing we can do here. We can go under Grandma's house, which is, I guess, me and Ariel's house too. Ariel, sorry. I don't know why I say Ariel. I'm probably gonna fuck that up a lot, but you know, whatever. We can go under the house, and we'll actually find Grandma's secret stash that she uses to buy all her prawn. Damn it, Grandma, why you always buying porn? Da-da-da-da, you found Grandma's porn stash. Gross. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's just 100 rupees, which is actually really, really nice. This will actually help us in the long run here. Again, if you haven't seen my Majora's Mask or my Ocarina of Time playthroughs or my other Zelda playthroughs, which is Zelda 1, I think. That's my only other Zelda playthrough. I don't know why I made that sound like I had so many. I've only had 3. Working on Zelda 2 at some point. I promise. I'm going to do all the Zelda games. But if you haven't seen my playthroughs of those games, I don't actually go for the heart containers during the playthrough. I'll get whatever I can while I can, and I'll pick up whatever I like. If there's a heart piece I know where it is, I'll pick it up, you know, but besides that, I'm not going out of my way to do all the heart piece stuff and stuff like that. But I will show it all off at some point whenever I have free time. But for the most part, the playthrough is just for the playthrough, to get through the game and show off the game in all its entirety, and then we'll do all the extra crap after the game's done with. So, let's go talk to Grandma, and then we'll end this episode because it's going on a little long. Grandma. Where you at, Grandma? Grandma? Grandma, why aren't you making the pot? I want to get high. Grandma. Oh, there you are, Grandma. Hi, how you doing? Hello. Uh-oh, what the hell is that? I've been waiting for you, Dan. Dan. Try these on. Oh, she said hi. Like, yes? Like Japanese for yes? I think the voice actors are all Japanese. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. You got the hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Look at his face. See, that's one thing I'll give this Link, is he's very expressive. That's actually kind of funny. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day the boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword, too, prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on this island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall was decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does all this make sense to you? Isn't that nice, Dan? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better get started. Get everything ready, should I? Your grandma is going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now, go get your sister Ariel, sorry. Whoops, I fucked it up again. I fucked it up, Grandma. Grandma, I fucked it up. I'm sorry. I fucked it up. I just keep getting caught up on stuff like that. What the hell? So the thing I'm happy about with this game is the audio isn't really going to be a problem for me. I know we complain about audio. This shouldn't even be called a Let's Play channel. This should be called Dan Complains About His Audio 101. Alright, today I fucking hate my audio. Episode 2. Okay, today I really fucking hate my audio. But, yeah, so the game is really soft. The music isn't going to overtake me too much. There are times where it gets kind of loud, but not really. So, I mean, there is that. But besides that, everything's alright. Oh, wait, now we can talk to everybody, and I think they mentioned something about my clothes. So let's go do that, shall we? Hello, how are you doing, hot lady? The secret to lifting jars is... Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe they don't say anything new. What does he teach me if I climb up to his house? I don't actually know. I'm actually quite confused at what he wants to tell me. It actually kind of scares me a little bit. Oh, he comes inside. He doesn't... Oh, hi, hello. So soon? My. If you're already old enough to be wearing these clothes, then it's going to be very important that you gather as much wisdom as you can from now on, if you're to make your way into the world, that is, Dan. Now, I've been studying a wealth of topics since long before you were born. I'm what you would call a brain of all trades. You're a smart little fellow yourself, aren't you? I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down, and maybe you're the one I should pass it down to. Everything that you see tacked on the walls here is something that I've researched thoroughly, and before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it is all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. Reading leads to knowing, you know. Such a racket! Can't you keep it down? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you dratted hooligan! Honestly, that hooligan I'm referring to is my younger brother, and much less intelligent brother, who lives downstairs. He hates studying. All day, every day, the lout just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No! The brain's a muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot, as if that's only any use. He simply does not know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's the brother to do? Or what's a brother to do? Wow, that actually sounded kind of... were you trying to be black there? What? Alright, whatever. I mean, you do you, boo-boo. Alright, you don't have any money in these pots anyway. Later, old man. I'm not going to read the tips because this is a Zelda game. You should probably know how to play a Zelda game at this point in time if you're playing Wind Waker. So, I'm just going to ignore them. I'm actually pretty good at games, so... For now, I believe we're going to go on a little longer just to get the story rolling, and then we'll end the episode, because we have actually pretty much done nothing. Nothing interesting as of yet. Hello, little snot man, what do you say? So, aren't those clothes hot? Actually, yes they are, thanks for mentioning it. I am sweltering. My balls smell like grease. Everything is terrible for me right now. Thanks for bringing that up, little kid. I love it. You're actually the best. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's go see what Ariel wants. Ariel! Imoto, I'm coming! Little sister, where are you, friend? Hello, there you are. Hey! Fuck you, seagulls, that's my sister. Ah, hoy, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, Dan, can you close your eyes and hold out your hands just for a second? I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! Da-da-da-da, you got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. I love that she's also posing in the background there. It's adorable. You can set it to blah blah blah, yeah we know. Using the gamepad, you can also use the touch to slide the item to set them. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Hee hee hee. Oh, why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at the house from here. Alright, so if I look at the gamepad, I can actually go equip it. You heard it on the gamepad there. I need to turn that down. Whoops, sorry about that. So now, big brother, are you using the zoom in? Because you should. So now we just need to watch this bird guy. And there we go. Zoom in. I don't know why it like zooms in like kind of crooked. Oh, that's why, because he's going to start flying. The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Why, yes he does. Ah, Dan, the sky. Look up in the sky. What? Where? Who? What? When? Where? And why? Where? Where am I looking? Where? Look up in the sky. Where? What am I... Is it directly above him or... Oh, there it is. Found it. That appears to be a lady. Or a girl. I don't know how old these kids are. And that appears to be a bunch of pirates. How many rocks do you have on that pirate ship? Ooh, right in the kisser. And there the little girl falls. Is she little? How old are the kids and how old is Link in this game? I'm assuming she's about the same age as him. She looks like it. Dan, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself. You're correct. And if I remember correctly, wait, can we look over there at the ship and see people? Oh yeah, you can see the pirates kind of arguing over there. That's kind of neato. But she says we can't actually go in there without something to defend herself, and she doesn't know how right she is because we actually cannot physically go into the forest because there's actually a group of trees, as you can see up there. You can barely see it, but there's some trees blocking the way. So we actually need to get something to cut those trees down, and I know exactly what we need to use. And you know exactly what we need to use because this is a Zelda game and you're not dumb, and neither am I. So let's go talk to Orca. He's the only person on the island who still even practices swordplay, so obviously he's probably the one who has the thing I need to cut those trees down. Which may or may not be a sword. Hello. Oh, what's the matter, Dan? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it's a no-laughing matter. What say you, Dan? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir. So here's where we learn how to use our sword. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. I hope so. Alright, so just face him, don't press anything, and swipe. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold ZL to target me and then press B. So now we target him and swipe. Keep swinging. Very good. Next is the thrust target. Whoops. Target with ZL and then tilt this forward. Tilt the L stick forward to me and press B. Come at me. Thrust me with your sword. That sounded weird. Very good. Keep thrusting. Gross. Next is the spin attack. Hold B briefly to build up your strength and then release it. Or spin the left stick once. So now we just hold the button and whomp. Very good. More. Keep it up. Alright. Boom. Next is harder. This is parry attack. Target with me with ZL until you see the flashing A button, and then quickly press the A button to perform a defensive strike. So this is the cool thing added to Wind Waker is these little parry attacks. There's actually two that you can do. You can do that one, and I think if you're holding forward, you'll jump over it maybe? I don't know. I don't know the requirements for it actually. Very good. Now finally, the jump attack. Draw your sword, target, and press A. Alright? Boink. Come at me once more. Boink. That was a fine display. And yet, I sense a certain anxiousness in that sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow, I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Dan. I give it to you freely. Take that blade with you. Da 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 da, you accepted the hero sword. Press B to wield it. It is wise, use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who has entrusted it to you. The kind old man that entrusted it to you. We got a sword from an old man. Yeah, that's totally a reference to the original Zelda. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Dan. Okie dokie. So with this, we actually now have the means to go get into that forest and save that girl. But we're actually not going to do that this time because we are going a little overtime. I figured because it was the first episode, nobody would mind if it went a little long. But yeah, now we have the sword and we can actually cut down stuff, including trees. Hooray! Cuttable trees also. Yay, 10 rupees. I love it. But yeah, that's all the time we have for this episode. I'm excited to get into this game, and I hope you guys are too. A hero's work is never done. Join me again next time as we continue to tackle The Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker. Later days, everybody.